Welcome to this month's episode of Three Dudes Brews. Three Dudes Brews is our liquid journey into crafted deliciousness. It's our perspective on the various craft styles and our own appreciation for each, and a celebration of the good people who bring it to us. This month this month is something special because we got a special one planned. We're coming back here, and I'm Buddy. I'm your host. I'm happy to welcome you on this liquid journey. Joining me live recorded from the foothills of Mount Olympus. He puts the Eek in Greek. Costa Sagorola down the end there.
Yasu and Yamas, everybody. And to my left is none other than the wonderful Dr. Ed Patanod.
Hey, everybody. How's it going out there? So we are back here with Jamie.
Howdy again.
At the awesome Arcane Mead and Winery on Aleppo Street in Oneyville in Providence. This is Arcane episode 2.0.
Yes.
Peppersode, if you will.
Yeah,
we got a
Peppersode. Yes,
it sounds like an Italian kitchen in front of me.
It is a Peppersode. So we're going to talk about some special stuff that Jamie's been messing around with and tooling with and perfecting his craft.
Mm-hmm.
And we're awesome enough to. I'm grateful enough to be here to taste these.
Yes, thank you for having us back again.
Yeah. Delighted to have you all back. We're going to have 3 different pepper flights today, and they're going to scale up. The first one will be very mild, what we have here. The second one's going to kind of be on the spicier side. And the third one, we're going to have a couple sweet ones in the end.
If you haven't noticed, Buddy is he's pre-gaming with some Tums and some water.
Some water to mix things up a bit.
Good idea.
Just off camera, folks, but
yeah, this is March, so it's the Big Labruski and also Mark Ambrose Bingo for Rhode Island craft beer community and for Ronald McDonald House. And we were out last night, and Buddy may have had more than one,
a few beers,
beers,
we'll say,
couple buddy pours.
Yeah. So it's lots of water and Tums today. So. We're in for a treat.
They will get me through the day. For sure.
Yes,
boy.
Well, luckily, we're not scaling up too much. These are going to be very mild and approachable until they aren't.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've already doubled down on the Mortadine, so I'm good.
I love it. Let's start. What do we got?
Yes, tell us.
So this first one, we're starting with no capsaicin at all. This is bell pepper, green bell pepper. These 4 are kind of the Shaw's set. They're all peppers I got at Shaw's. Mild, fresh peppers, not dried peppers.
Wow.
So for those of you out of the area watching, Shaw's is a big supermarket chain we got here.
Yes.
So for that one person over in Russia watching, we love you. Thank you. So
just scream pepper, dude. This is
I mean, this is like something.
You know what? I need a sausage, pepper, and onion kid.
Yeah,
thank you.
Right?
Exactly.
Gotta go to Fenway Park.
The hill is right up the road, guys.
Right?
Let's go. Yeah.
Listen, deglaze your sausage and pepper pan with a little bit of this, and
oh my god! Yeah.
So this is an orange blossom honey mead, and age it on the green peppers, and it's got that nice kind of vegetal pepper. You can like you said, it kind of tastes like a pepper in a stir fry, pepper in a salad. And this one, what I want to do with this, haven't yet. I want to put this in a cider. I've had a cider someone had made with bell pepper. It was delicious. It was years ago. Far From the Tree has a commercial example of this. I have not tried it, but every time I've mentioned this to people, they've told me I should go try ectoplasm at Far From the Tree. So haven't had it. Sounds good, but I would like to make something like it with this.
This is fantastic.
Obviously no spice to it.
Yeah.
No spice. You get that, like you said, you get the nice pepper flavor, and then you get the honey on the back, the finish. Oh,
and man, one of the nice things about Bell is you can put this in another pepper mead in order to amplify that vegetal pepper without bringing the spice higher than you would have otherwise. So I make a jalapeno mead, and I do sometimes I put in the past bell pepper in it as well. So I can just go further with the peppers without
pepper flavor,
pepper forward flavor. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, nice. I gotta tell you, then, man, starting off good.
Like
we are starting off good. These guys, so far, their pants are not on fire.
So this next one, this should be relatively safe. We're technically adding spice, but not a lot of it. This is the poblano. Poblano, you're going to get some of that kind of bell-like flavor, but there'll be a little bit more spice at the end.
I smell a lot of honey forward in this one.
Yeah, so a lot of these I initially back sweetened because I was concerned about the spice being too abrasive on the palate. But then I forgot to stabilize them, so I was popping bottles for like the next couple weeks, and I like it was kind of nice. It was kind of dramatic. I'd be like, "So you ready for the pepper fight?" And then I open a bottle and boom, steaming.
Some bottle bombs.
None burst liquid out, but there was a lot of like fumes.
Mm-hmm.
It looked cool.
Yeah,
nobody got splashed.
No, this is tasty though, but it's definitely sweeter, I think, than the one with the
yes, I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
So. And I think green bell bell matures and goes from green to yellow to orange to red, and it gets increasingly more sugar along the way. So I did do yellow, orange, and red bell pepper. I didn't include them in this flight because it's kind of boring. But you can tell it slightly increases in sugar from each one to the next. And the poblano, the shishito, they also both have more sugar than the green bell.
I'm telling you, this is the great thing about having Jamie on the show is that, man, he drops knowledge like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we know about how the peppers mature, now you know.
Yeah. Now this next one, this is shishito, and I haven't had many shishito peppers before. Like normally when you cook shishitos, you kind of scorch them a little, you blister them. This is not that.
I don't know if I've ever had one, to be honest. I've heard of them, but I don't know if I've ever tasted one.
I get kind of a green bean for your shishitos.
Really?
Like
that's definitely got some more heat to it.
It
I'll
does.
definitely get in the back.
I'm gonna
tongue,
enjoy the
Yeah.
hell out of this.
That's right.
Honestly, I think this was a little bit more spicier than this one,
Yes.
personally. But this is good. I like this one.
yeah, shishitos are kind of weird with their spice. They generally have the least spice of any peppers that have any capsaicin at all. And this is true of a lot of peppers, but it's more noticeable with shishito. Roughly 1 in 10 or 1 in any set is going to be way spicier than the others. You'll have 9 that are like mild as bell, and then you'll have 1 that's like a jalapeno.
You got that one ninja in the background going,
Yup.
fuck you.
Just waiting to
Punch you right in the, yeah.
So this averages out still less spicy than the poblano, but if you got the 10, and I just made meads without, it'd be spicier than this guy.
Now, what is it? Are these? What's the alcohol of it?
These, so I use the same base with each of these ones. So each of these are 13%. They're pretty mild, but they're not like our light draft session pours.
He just went from O face because of the heat he's starting to feel. He's turning a little red, and you said 13%, and he was all.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I think I heard the inner girl squeal in his head from here, and it didn't come out of his mouth. It was so loud. I still heard it.
Yeah, his frown would turn right back upside down.
Yeah, right.
It's 13%. Now he's all right.
Oh, so while we're
back.
talking about this, what's been going on around here other than you playing with peppies? What else?
Well, so first I'll tell you why I started playing with peppers so much. In the past, so I'll say I grew up like a pretty picky kid. Didn't really like peppers because they're slimy and weird, and you know how pizza.
They're green and
yeah, all the stuff I didn't like.
I don't eat green.
So years ago, I made a jalapeno and green bell pepper and cumin mead, and I really, really liked it. It was a lot of fun.
I think that's the one we talked about.
The taco mead.
Yeah.
Should be coming soon.
taco
like
mead.
in a couple months or so.
Oh yeah, dude.
Taco mead.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to try that.
And I liked it a lot, but I didn't brew again for more pepper meads for a while because I kind of figured I had my recipe. And then recently, some dudes came in, Jeff and Rick, awesome guys. They brought some of these lemon hot peppers that they'd grown in their garden. And, they brought a few pickled. I tried them, delicious. And I put some in a mead, and it was really, really good. We're going to have that mead later. And what I realized is that I'd brewed with peppers twice, and both times I was blown away by it. So basically what I realized is I didn't know shit about peppers, and I need to learn more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I launched into all of these. These are all using the same base. So it was kind of an experimental set to see how much each pepper mead is going to be different, what I could learn about them. And already I have like 5 more pepper meads that I'm planning based off the results of these experiments. So I'm very excited with what we've learned so far. So that's why I'm doing all the pepper stuff.
Arcane's pepper mead series.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
progressive.
As far as other stuff,
Progressive peppers.
Yeah. Progressive heat levels.
Oh yeah, they are
heat levels.
definitely light and scaling up.
Aggressive, I think it's the key word here.
As far as other stuff, we just transferred out of our first barrel. So we've got a barrel aged white wine coming soon. Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and Muscat juice with wildflower honey. That's delicious. I've already had a little bit. We'll have some, maybe off air, maybe not, but we'll get into some of it. And we finally have our, if you really liked Galactic Leyline and you've been disappointed since it's been gone, we now have Subspace Lemonomaly, the lemon
that's very good
replacement to it. I made a lot, so we should have it for a few months.
Awesome.
It is very good.
Mm-hmm.
I did that.
And I love the names because they're all like sci-fi references or things that would, bring my geek heart.
All my hobby ones are going to be spacey.
Cool.
So let me tell you, you guys, if you're a nerd in the area, and I say that with pride,
yes,
if you consider yourself a otaku, whatever, get your ass down here because not only are they serving up delicious stuff, but there's D&D, there's magic. There's different nights. Tonight, I think you guys are doing an anime marathon.
Yeah, tonight we're going to be marathoning Lazarus, which is the most recent anime by Shinichiro Watanabe, who we know for Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Space Dandy. So I've only seen the first episode. I'm excited to watch it myself.
Oh, man. So aside from awesome meads, get your ass down here. So this next one, it's funny because the third one there kind of creeped up on you a little bit. Like you get it, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's in my sinuses. I think I can breathe. I think he got worried because he's like, if this is the early stuff, and we have 2 more flags.
Oh no, I'm not worried. I'll drink anything at least once. But
yeah, I know
it's.
I know.
It's getting there. I think if we were to do a ranking of who can handle the most heat, I would say it's definitely you.
Oh yeah,
by me and Buddy is always coming in last when it comes to
so
handling spice levels.
I think you guys need to keep an eye on Buddy's face as we go through this because I can only see it going like one of those cartoons where it's like, and also his head's gonna just
the hissing of steam
coming out the end. Everything else.
Soon enough, we're going to see beads of sweat.
I haven't started sweating yet, but I can feel the heat coming on.
I'm already sweating a little bit. We're recording, we got the AC off. Peppers are going to do their work.
All right, number 4. What do we got?
Number 4 is our long green peppers, sometimes also known as Anaheims. The long green pepper, you get a lot of the bell pepper spice. It's a lot like the first one.
Yes.
But if somebody brought a little bit of spice in, I really like this one. As just like the green bell pepper, I think I want to do a cider, and I'm gonna put these 2 together. Yeah, because this has a little bit of spice, but not a lot. It's very mild.
It definitely tastes more like the bell pepper.
Yeah, and I think this is more mild actually than the shishito.
Yeah,
you might be right. Yeah.
I mean, it's good though, but it's funny because it's more like it's more of an intense version of the first one.
Yes, exactly. It tastes more than anything like the bell pepper. It's just it brings in a hint of spice, and so I think it'll be a great accent for a bell pepper or cider. Just a little bit of the long green in there.
I don't know about these guys, but I'm fighting the urge to have the pinky out.
I had the pinky out when I first sipped this, so
it's the glass.
You're fancy,
fancy pants.
No. Anybody knows me, and they know I'm not fancy.
So you're using all fresh peppers. Have you done anything that's So have you done any smoked peppers? Like obviously like a chipotle and anybody that knows peppers knows that there's always a fresh version that has a name, and then like
smoked
a chipotle is a smoked poblano, so or a jalapeno. So
so we are going to get into those next.
That I like.
We're going to have see how well I can remember those. We're going to have some pasilla. which is a smoked version of a chilaca.
Yep.
We're gonna maybe have a little bit of chile negro, which is also smoked pasilla, but like roasted a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's one I had.
And we're gonna have. There's two different kinds of chipotles. I wasn't clear on this, but when you smoke a jalapeno, you get a chipotle pepper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you smoke for less time, so it's still kind of plump and fruity, you get the chile morita. And these are both chipotles. It's chipotle morita and chipotle meco. But we're gonna have both of those, and they're both spicy.
Oh, yeah, I've got guajillo and pasilla and all those guys at home when I make my sauces and moles and
great in a mole sauce.
Yeah, I gotta ask though, because I know there were certain stores. We have a lot of ethnic stores. We got a lot of ethnic diversity, especially in Providence. So you can pretty much find whatever you're looking for if you know where to go.
Right
now, there's a lot of these peppers that I've never even seen in the area. So where did you grab some of these? Did you get any online, or are they all local?
These were all local.
Sorry.
I got these at Price Right. Oops, sorry.
Oh, wow.
I got them at Price Right. The first flight. These are all grocery store peppers. They were fresh. I took as many of the seeds out as possible to kind of minimize the spice, so we could taste it, but it wouldn't be too much. And that was that. They're all kind of similar within a range. Dried peppers, way more varied. And Shaw's had a terrible selection of dried peppers.
Yeah.
Price Right has an excellent selection.
All right.
Highly recommend. So we'll taste some of the difference between those dried peppers. I wish I had more of the ancho. It was popular, and I have only but a sip left. But we have a bunch of the others, and we'll see how different they are.
Cool. Awesome. I can't wait. But yeah. So I mean, folks, seek things out. Go to stores you would normally just drive by, pop your head in, and see what you find. We have a meat market not far from where Costas and I live that has, first off, awesome cuts of meat, but they've got so much Hispanic food that you go to the regular big box stores, markets, whatever. Excuse me. You can't find them. They don't have it.
No way.
So
if you want authentic, go to a neighborhood if you want Hispanic food, then you go to a Hispanic neighborhood and you go to their local grocery stores. That's going to be the authentic, real deal stuff.
And that's the good thing about Providence. There's
same goes with any culture, Asian.
Yeah,
culture,
there's
Greek
everything,
culture,
and that's just it. The diversity in the city just kind of goes the whole freaking gamut. I mean,
right.
It's like anything you could think of. Oh, you want Nigerian today? Okay, go down to this store. Hit this restaurant. Go here. They've got a mix of everything. My brother's got a spot that he goes to for Laotian food.
Nice.
And we grew up with a lot of friends that were Laotian, and up until now, we're like, if we weren't getting it from their kitchen, from their mom for lunch, we were done. You weren't finding it anywhere. So, but anyway, get out there and explore.
All right.
Oh boy!
Time for the next flight.
Yeah.
All right, break.
Hey, we'll be right back.
We're back.
Just like that, Studio Magic. We are back. Hey, look at that.
So you can see, obviously, the meat has a lot more range in color than the four mild ones did. We're going to start with pasilla. Pasilla means little raisin because of the kind of wrinkled texture of the peppers. What I think is fascinating, if you put the dried pepper in a mead, it kind of also tastes like raisin.
Kind of smells like raisin.
It does.
Yeah.
Like raisin.
It's got it's definitely more complex. It's got a great nose to it. It's almost got notes of like raisin and chocolate, and it's definitely got more heat to it. But it is.
That's good.
It's really, really good. It's
not overwhelming at all.
It's not an overwhelming heat. It's a warming heat.
And so
you definitely pick up on that raisin.
These will both have something in common. That's a common thread on this flight. Both this one and this one are dried and smoked chilacas.
You need to remember this one.
But the distinction being pasilla, I guess, is dried a little bit less, and the chile negro is like a little bit more blackened. There's a lot of overlap between those types of peppers in a store. But the chile negro has a lot more roast to it, almost like a coffee.
Let me tell you, this one.
But still the raisin. The fig.
I mean, we haven't even gotten through the rest of the stuff yet today, but I swear to God, this needs to come back at some point.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
This one's really, really tasty.
It's delicious, and this, just like the ancho being smoked poblano, I really felt like it would go excellent with some chocolate. So I would love to do maybe the ancho, maybe the chili negro. Chili mulatto also has a whole lot of roast. It's very coffee forward. I would love to do like a Mexican chocolate stout mead.
Yes.
I think that would be a lot of fun, and I think these peppers are an excellent fit for it. They've got these delicious oxidative flavors, like the raisin, the fig, the dates.
All of which I love. Those three flavors are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And you get like a different ratio. I had to make choices, so some meads are not in our flights. But an example is I have a bottle of Guajillo that I back sweetened a little bit more than the others, so it's distinctly sweet, and it is so figgy that it presents as like, I don't know, like a plum wine with fig. It's very sweet and very very dark fruity.
So speaking of figgy,
Mhm.
the good folks over at White Dog, my go-to local bourbon spot, they do a bourbon that they call figgy.
Ooh.
And damn, it is like one of my favorites that they do. And every time it's out, I'm like, oh, figgy, yes, please.
You said the second one was with the Guajillo?
Second one is chili negro, which is the same kind of pepper, chilaca.
Mhm.
It's just roasted longer and smoked a little bit more.
It's definitely more complex than the first one. I'm picking up more like you said, like plum, fig, chocolate, raisin type notes to it. It's really, really good.
So now I got.
And again, this is I don't mean to interrupt.
No.
And this is still the same base as.
Yes. And
okay.
You see so much color range. Every single one of these meats, from the green bell pepper to the chile morita, all of them use the same orange blossom 13% base mead. And I tried to keep the quantity similar, at least. Most of these, I mentioned with the fresh peppers that I tried to diminish the spice. So I took all the seeds out. I washed them a little bit. And it worked. It definitely kept the spice at low levels, but you really can't do that with the dried chilies. They're more brittle, and if you try, I opened them out. I kind of tapped as many seeds as I could out, but they're like sticky inside. The seeds stick to them. Some of them, I tried to be more diligent and get every single one, and I just burned my fingies for my trouble. So
I think this one here was spicier than the second
one.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, I think maybe because this is more roasted, it like maybe loses some spice intensity. That's speculation, but
I mean, so are you thinking like seasonal? Because I mean, I could completely see some of these being, summertime
year round.
And some of these could be, definitely more winter drinkers.
I agree.
Like
these, I could see a chocolate thing with this. That feels like a winter thing to me.
Yeah,
it's warming. It's using like those kind of holiday kind of flavors. I think of chocolate as a holiday flavor. We have it in a lot of holidays.
The mead version of a winter warmer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Whereas if I was to do the green pepper with the long greens as a cider, that to me feels like a summer drink. That's crisp, a refreshing side of spicy.
Yes,
relatively refreshing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so far so good.
But the first flight, that was more like you said, like refreshing. It's vibrant. It's got pop to it. Where these are more complex. They're deeper, richer flavors to it.
Yes,
so it's definitely something more.
So we haven't gotten to the third one yet, but these first two, I mean, you would think these were like barrel aged.
Yeah. Right. I was nervous and I'm like, all right, we're never getting into the spicier stuff, but this is very subtle.
I'll also note to your point about the barrel aging, which they weren't, but like there's a lot of flavors in these darker dried pepper meads that to me give notes that are reminiscent of an aged imperial stout. Like those dark fruit notes, you recognize that when malt has aged for a few years, and like there's the slight roast kind of carrying through it. So that's kind of what they made me think about, at least.
I think it's awesome.
Now these next two, we're gonna take a bit of a spice jump up.
Okay.
Both of these are different kinds of dried and smoked jalapeno.
Oh boy.
Chipotle,
Yep.
It's got a lot of spice to it.
Oh, the smoke.
I'll note,
So
paradoxically, my understanding is that Chipotle Meco is smoked longer than Chipotle or Chile Morita. But the Morita is like a lot darker than the Chipotle. I don't know what's up with that.
I don't know either, but I can tell you now that the nose on this.
They're both very smoky.
This is a fire pit one right here.
yeah, this is
Yeah, dude.
definitely sitting by the fire pit in like late September, early October,
I love
and
that smoke.
maybe even a good cigar,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna cut through that spice. I will also note in regards to cigars, I don't smoke a lot, but these dried chilies all have flavors that also remind me of dried tobacco. Like the smell of walking into a tobacco shop. That
Yes,
kind of tea-like, dark, fruity. It's there's a lot of overlap.
like oaky notes. There's a lot of wood notes. There's a lot of tobacco. A lot of like dark, like cherry, plum, the notes like that. But this was like the Superman ride. It was like,
and we hit the crest.
all of a sudden we just hit it, and that is
The wheels are
that's
off.
bringing the heat right there. So
Yeah,
I
but you know something though, I don't mean to rip, but I would do that again.
Yeah.
It's boom. It's right there. I know you would not, but that was like,
but that's why I was looking down there because I could tell all of a sudden, buddy, he took his sips there, and I'm looking at his face, and I haven't tasted mine yet, and I'm like, oh yeah,
yeah, we're kind of all sitting there waiting to see what's going to happen with Buddy. Let's just watch
heat level.
Buddy.
The smell right off the rip was like, oh my god, this is gonna be.
This is my
Smoky
favorite one
one.
so
Oh.
far.
I agree.
Yeah.
This is so far definitely my favorite.
So both of these have a lot of spice, but
These
they
two
are
are
my
very
favorites. The one at the end is distinctly my favorite, the Chile Morita, but it's not very different from the Chipotle. They both bring a lot of spice, a lot of smoke. And to me, at least, that smoke aroma and flavor kind of helps carry the spice. It's less intense because there's so much flavor in there. There's some others in the next flight that are equivalent or spicier, and they don't have the smoke, and they're too much for me. But we still should try them.
But he's scared. Oh no, we definitely got to try them. Now I lost my train of thought.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's all right. No, that tends to happen.
It's lingering. It hit you right away, and then it's just kind of lingering, and it's kind of tapering off, and it's great.
Totally,
So good. That's what I was going to ask you. So, seeing as how you said in the beginning that you didn't know a lot about peppers, where did you go for said vast knowledge all of a sudden of these peppers? Because I mean, you're pulling stuff out, and I'm like, dude, I thought I was a chili head at times, and I'm obviously not.
Well, partly I went to Price Right, and I got every pepper they had, and then with those in hand, I went to the internet and I tried to find as much as I could learn about each of these peppers, and
There's probably some things you didn't want to learn about peppers because people have used them for.
So use the internet for research versus 15-second videos.
What?
Well, you can find 15-second videos on the internet, so
There had to be some with cats dancing with peppers somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But anyway, so yeah, internet.
Not that I'm judging.
Internet. I just didn't know if if like all of a sudden you were like on Amazon and you bought like every book on peppers or something.
Not yet, but there is a lot of misinformation. I found a lot of people on the internet didn't even say what chili negro was, and it turns out it's just another kind of chili pasilla.
Yeah.
A lot of people said that the Morita and the Chipotle are like smoked versions of different kinds of jalapenos. I don't think that's the case. I think they're both red jalapenos. They're just smoked for different amounts of time. And even that might be misinformation. I'm pretty sure that what I found was
Wait, buddy, wait.
So what I'm hearing now is, guys, this is breaking news right now. The internet has misinformation.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Big if true.
No.
Our live studio audience is looking over there shocked and appalled. I could tell that
News at 11.
Now, we'll never put misinformation on the internet.
No,
of course, you can trust everything you hear at Three Dudes Brews, but
yes,
Sure.
the rest of the internet, I don't know.
Not so much.
All right, we need to get into this because I just
It smells.
it smells like
I love that one.
I know people poo-poo on liquid smoke, but it smells like liquid smoke.
It does kind of, yeah.
But I don't know why, because liquid smoke is just that. It's condensed smoke.
It's both of these give like an intense barbecue-y kind of smoke. And I did a little bit of the chipotle. I mixed a little bit of that in a cherry wine I already had. And with the sweetness of it, it gave barbecue sauce so completely that I'm not gonna say it was off-putting. I'd love to make a barbecue sauce wine. But
this is your base.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Every single one on this flight has progressively gotten better and better and better.
I agree.
Well, and this one here, like I would love to have this with like barbecue pulled pork. Like I need a smoked
I want to add
meats.
this.
Yes, I need a lot of smoked meats and some of this right here.
This is a great segue for me to mention that since the last time we did this, did one of these videos, we've had a new neighbor move in.
Yes,
Fire and Flavor Smokehouse, formerly known as Wes's Rib House, right next door to Arcane Mead. Delicious smoked meats, and you can bring them over here.
Oh, really?
Eat the meat with the mead.
Meat with
wow.
the
meat and mead.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where
match made in heaven.
This one,
okay.
I'm not kidding. This one is going in like a chili. It's. I'm thinking of different ways I can use this one now. And it's funny though because
mole sauce, like
this one smelled smokier. It had more smoke on the nose than this one did. But this one, you taste it and it's like, oh wow!
I agree.
Yeah,
there is so much more smoke flavor in this one, but the nose is it's confusing to you because it doesn't smell like it's going to be really smoky until you taste it, and it's oh my god.
And we've got
baby back.
I lied now. This is now my favorite.
We've got one coming. The chili morita was my favorite standout of all the pepper trials I did. I really like smoke, and I really like how much this one has.
These two.
Picture this: ribs up at camp in early September with smoked ribs with some spicy smoky meat.
Like
I feel like based.
Yeah, you were saying
you'd want a barbecue sauce with enough sweetness so that it's bringing a little bit of palate relief, while also still smoky enough that neither of them is like losing notes to the beverage or to the ribs.
Complementing, not canceling.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm thinking is we go ahead and make a barbecue sauce for this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we based as we're cooking them with the straight mead, and then you finish it off with the barbecue sauce made from this.
That would be good.
Yes.
I think that's a great idea.
I think that's okay.
I'd love to set some aside and do precisely that.
Yeah.
You know what else is a great idea? Moving on to flight number 3.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
right, buddy?
Buddy hasn't finished the
no.
fourth one.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
We'll take a minute.
All right.
Oh, my Lord.
Now we're ready.
There we go.
Oh, so did we happen to mention that we were enjoying this? Is actually Torture Buddy Day.
Yes.
Here on 3 Dudes Brew.
It's definitely Torture Buddy Day.
So, and with that, we'll be right back. And we're back.
Yes.
All right.
Just like magic.
More mead magic.
In the
Should we say from the Arcane?
Yes.
You see what I did there? Anyway, it's in front of us. We cannot wait to dive into these. So let's go.
So this first one, it's a little sweeter. It still has a considerable amount of spice to it. This is our lemon hot pepper mead. And of all the stuff I've shown off today, this one's actually available for you to take home in a bottle.
Oh, that's good.
Look at that. For your carrying convenience, he bottled it. So you don't have to walk out of here with it in your hands.
Yes.
This is actually really good. I was like blown away by the last flight a little bit, especially those last two. Holy shit! But this one
Blown away by the heat on it, or
the heat. Yeah, the heat. Well, the taste, the flavor was amazing, but the heat was a little bit pushing my limits. This is a subtle heat, and the lemon like comes out boldly and beautifully. It's sweet and hot.
I mentioned at the beginning of this that these guys, Jeff and Rick, brought in these peppers. These are the peppers. This is the mead. And all of the flavor in here comes from two sources. One, lemon drop peppers. And two, tropical wildflower honey, which is providing some of that tangy sweetness. But I was amazed by how much citrus zing the peppers themselves had. They're called lemon drop peppers, so yeah, like sure, but so flavorful, so much, and because we like this one so much, we played with it a little bit. Jeff and Rick had proposed a name. We'd already kind of settled on Lemon Hot. They proposed a very cool sounding name, Atomic Lemonhead.
Oh,
So that sounded so cool that I kind of felt like I needed to make another mead to justify it. So that's the second one here. It uses the same base. It also uses Lemon Hot, but while this only has the lemon drop peppers, this has lemon drop peppers, cinnamon sticks, a little bit more honey to back sweeten it, lemon zest, and the dried seeds from the lemon drop pepper plant.
Oh wow!
Oh my word!
Oh, this smells
so
yeah.
Cinnamon. You get that cinnamon.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cinnamon in that right now.
I don't want to drink it. I just want to smell it.
I mean, it smells wonderful, but it tastes so good. And a little more spice, but
yeah,
you're right.
It's good. It caught me in the back.
And like, there's extra honey, so it kind of cushions you a little bit against that extra spice. But
I'm definitely picking up on that extra honey. Like it's like a dark honey, right? Like I don't know what kind of honey did you use for this?
I used the tropical wildflower, and I wanted this to be kind of candy.
Okay, so wildflower. So
I wanted to sell the atomic fireball kind of candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, dude.
It's definitely that wildflower, like that dark, deep kind of complex, like honey in the back. You get that spice in the front, and then you get that sweet, deep,
the sweet heat from the cinnamon.
You know,
well, then it's funny.
That's really good
because then after you get the sweet, you get more heat.
Yeah.
Once the sweet has kind of faded off your tongue, the heat's like, all right, let's party.
We're coming right back at you, full force. That's good though, man. Oh. God.
So
really good.
Like most of the meads I've served, these last two are kind of pair with each other. Those last ones did. So this first Costeno or Costeño, I saw it punctuated both ways online. Who knows? This is a lot like the one it's next to, but this is not as spicy. It has kind of a savory berry, like almost like elderberry. There's like a slight citrus flavor to it. That's what the Costeno tastes like, and that's what this tastes like too. But this tastes like this if you added a ton of extra fire to it.
Oh, great. Yes.
I kind of find this one impenetrable and difficult to taste. So that's what this guy is for. So you can actually taste what it's like.
So, before I get into the next one, we were talking off camera, and you said that there was going to be one that you've already got lined up to come back.
Yes, indeed. So based off of the my favorite pepper from this trials, which was the Chile Morita from the last flight, I have taken a pound of those, de-seeded them, and then I've added it to a rosé piment I have in the works. It's a red piment with Nero Diavla grape juice, and I'm aging it on 3 gallons of blackberry puree and a pound of the Morita chilies. If you guys are into like a little epilogue tasting, it's got a lot of blackberry puree in it right now, so it's kind of pulpy, but it's spicy, it's sweet, it's tart. We'll get into a little bit of that.
Oh, that's gonna be
after.
I can't wait
after we go through Spice Hell. So first, Costeno is not impenetrable. Costeno is drinkable.
This guy, I can't get over it.
I've left myself a little bit so I can come back to them because I think these are going to destroy me a little bit. But I'm putting a lot of preamble before the Costeno, and it's really not that bad. You get like a mild smoke to it. The spice is not over the top.
Everybody ready for Buddy to cry?
There we go.
This is number 3, right?
This one
number 3.
I took like a little sip and it went right to my nose. But Buddy figures he gets it all out of the way in one shot.
Yeah,
that's smart.
Now this is, you said which pepper is this in?
This is Chile Costeno.
Okay.
Or Costeño.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a thing over the end, and sometimes there wasn't.
Costeño.
I did the best research I could.
Again, misinformation on the internet.
Yep.
just based on the look on his face.
God.
Yeah.
But he's
everything in my body perked up. My nipples, my ears, really every part of my body just sort of like, oh my God, buddy,
was that a thump I heard on the table?
Yeah.
In case you were wondering,
it was more like a little.
Yes, this apparently should have named it Nipple Popper. Nipple Popper, like.
Wow.
So there we go.
Yep. Nipple popper chili.
I'm enjoying this one. It's that I'm not sipping this slow because it's hurting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying this one. This one,
Yeah, I'm not finding that like I think it's got the same level of heat.
I will say I put it near the end because it is so similar to the one next to it. It's really not too bad, the Costano. I think it's got a good flavor, and the spice is not so high that it overpowers that flavor.
But it's got some kind of like dark fruit notes in there, like maybe towards like the end. Maybe it's that smokiness of that chili.
It's a consistent. I think that's kind of consistent through the dried peppers. You get different levels of raisin, different levels of fig, but the dark fruit's kind of always there to some amount.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Oh, yeah, that fourth one. Honestly, I'm shitting my pants a little bit.
The fourth one? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I put a lot of preamble about how spicy this one is. So, it is what it is. Spicy. Chili day or bowl.
That's the last one.
That's the last.
Oh yeah, it's
okay.
It almost smells. Now this,
I can feel that in the back of my
pepper, right? But it almost smells like a fresh pepper, like a very bold, robust type of pepper smell to it.
Robust.
It has a little bit. I don't even know what. Like I can't think of what pepper this smells like, but I know this is bringing the heat. I could tell right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
You're gonna feel alive,
but they're going right in my mouth.
So this one's right at my limits of pepper appreciation. But
we're gonna have to return the favor here, and we have we have a special episode we've had in our back pocket, and we've been looking for the right time to do it. I think this is going to be right around the right time. So, for those of you who know, I love heat. I love hot sauce. I love spicy.
I love this.
That I wasn't expecting. But we have some.
You got all these neurons firing off. It's great. It's making you feel alive.
It's like it's got an earthy, like it's got like a black pepper in there. There's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. This is the only one that's making me kind of get that little bit of, where you get a little bit of your nose starting to.
Some people,
the heat is you're starting to bring the pain.
Do like to do this because it does release endorphins.
Yeah.
You get that feeling. You get euphoric. But anyway, back to what I was saying a minute ago is that we have an episode that we are proud to show off Red's hot sauce. So we've got a bunch of different hot sauces from Red's that we're gonna try out and taste and talk about, and we're gonna have to have you on for that. And
I would love to do that. I'd be delighted. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're figuring
bring some more pepper meats.
Yeah, we're figuring hot sauce, some tendies, and we'll do some of this
some nugs and sauce and some meat.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you,
spice on top of spice on top of spice.
I know.
Did I say spice?
Oh God,
buddy!
Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm down.
That's all right.
Oh yeah. Here goes first sip for me because I'm too busy talking.
Oh man.
Ooh, that was a lot.
That's a lot for me too.
Yeah.
Wait, there's one more that is on par with this. I kind of figured one or the other made sense, but the chile japonés is also.
Have you?
Over the top.
Have you thought about doing anything like this is your max heat level, right?
Well,
so have you thought about doing anything that might be outside of your?
I'm going to vastly exceed my own comfort level. Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to brew with as many peppers as I can humanly get access to.
Okay.
And some of those are going to be beyond my level of appreciation.
Right.
Carolina Reapers, Pepper X, Ghost Pepper. These are all outside of my comfort zone, but if I'm taking other people outside their comfort zone, why shouldn't I go outside my comfort zone?
Exactly.
Right. But there's a point where you have to be able to enjoy it. And if it's not enjoyable for you, then
I know someone will enjoy it. There are spice heads who, no matter how much spice there is, they'll be gushing sweat and just grinning up a storm. I want to brew it for them.
I know people like that. And like they say, bring it. It's a challenge for them to find the hottest things. And like, I will go out of my way. I will search high and low and all across the country to find the craziest things. And we found like little gummy bears in Las Vegas, and we brought them home, and it was like it was like a Pepper X type of gummy. It was like dragon's breath. It was, but When you eat it, and it's just it almost feels a lot like you feel, those endorphins and everything firing off, and people like that sensation. So I think that's something out there that,
like you said about the endorphins, literally some people do this as their drug.
So
other drugs I like more, but this is great.
It's one of those things where you definitely have to put your disclaimer out there. Warning, this is going to kill you if you try to sit here and drink the whole bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, buddy, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. I'm starting to like calm down in my mouth. All the fire that was going on, it's still quite spicy. I
thought you took it like a champ. You're sweating less than I am.
That's true. I'm seeing a trip to the bathroom in my very near future. But other than that, it's fantastic. It definitely wakes you up in the morning. I had some residue sinus like stuff going on. I can clean. I can breathe cleanly and clearly. So there's that.
That's what I'm saying. It's that spice level that just opens up everything. Just makes it feel
very good. The last one was a bit more than I could handle personally, but.
I'm insane.
It was funny because I looked over and all of a sudden, Buddy's just sitting there. He's like,
yeah. I'm gonna have fun watching this and not watching me, but just watching Buddy the whole time.
Oh yeah, especially at the very beginning because he was like a little kid. Like, I don't want to go here and do this. You can't make me do what I don't want to do.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. This, though, I gotta say, definitely the hottest. The heat level was definitely, there on this without a doubt.
I'm sniffling.
But you can still enjoy it. The heat's there. It packs a punch. We've had stuff that literally will I was jumping up and down when what was it, the
Carolina Reapers?
Was it the Reaper?
It was Carolina Reaper at Crooked Cart.
I couldn't remember if they were Ghost Peppers or Reapers, but
no, they were Reapers.
Anyway, whichever one it was, I was literally jumping up and down because I had it, and then next thing you know, off camera, I'm like, oh,
the only thing I could do for a half hour afterwards was just breathe.
Yeah.
I had to breathe through it.
That reminds me, I'd love to do a collab with Crooked Current. I think I was just talking with some of them about peppers the other day, and
she's got a guy
like that in the future.
She likes spice.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that young lady knows spice.
Nicole's got a guy there, Bill, who grows all the peppers that
awesome dude.
Yeah.
So your glasses are literally fogging.
Yeah,
up.
they are.
I am loving it. Oh,
yeah.
If that's
a guy who doesn't like spice making spicy stuff, the irony of that.
Well, I can't handle spice. I love it.
Right. As you get, I think as we get older, like like when I was younger, I could eat anything, but now as you get older, your body changes, and you just feel like, like spice sometimes is just a little. When you're younger, you can eat anything spicy, but as you get older, like. Your palate, I think, changes, and you just can't handle that kind of heat anymore.
Oh my god! So I actually didn't like spice. I did not like heat. I could handle some of it, and then we moved to Missouri, and I got my first. Now I've had plenty of other Asian foods: Laotian, Hmong, Cambodian. Like I said, the first time somebody gave me papaya salad, my hair was on fire. The stuff was spicy as all get out. But we moved to Missouri, and of all places, there was a Korean restaurant which was ran by a guy from Boston and his wife, who we met in Korea. Go figure. So we started eating that, and it started getting higher and higher and higher. Yeah. And then, like I said, so then by the time I was actually living over in Korea for a little while, once they found out that I liked the heat, they embraced me as one of their own, because they were like, oh,
what an honor.
Well, because most people go there and they're like, oh, okay, so we'll give you this because
make it spicy.
We know how you folks are over there, So I was like, no. So Jamie, my wife, not this Jamie, my Jamie, she was there. She comes out to visit, right? She goes to the place I always go to eat food, and the husband comes over and he's taking her order and he's like, no spice. And she's like, oh, no, I want spice. He was like turning cartwheels in the kitchen after that. He was like, oh, yes, it's game on. She likes heat. Yes.
Yeah.
But getting back to like I said, mine has actually gone the other way. don't have as much of an asbestos stomach as I used to, you know, so I'm still going to pay the price for it later on. Maybe not as bad as Buddy.
Yeah.
But it's the price you pay.
Yeah.
You want to play the game.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think it's time for us to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Buddy,
Take us home.
you want to do the honors?
I would love to do the honors. My milk is not on fire.
Where ends this?
He needs to be excused. I can see.
Fires of Mount Dune. For a quote, just saying relief for Ed Hadnord, for Jamie. This has been Buddy Taylor. This has been Three Dudes Brews.
Bring
It's
the
been
heat.
a fire of a hell of an episode.
Fire.
Yeah, just
TP Farmers Bum.
have a good one, guys. Drink
local.
good alcohol and good water and Tums, of course.
Cheers.
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 Cheers, y'all.